Do you know the following situation? You planned on doing something productive and work on yourself, but then it feels super uncomfortable to just stand up and do it. Then all the thoughts and arguments come into your head why it's actually not the right thing to do, even though you know it's the right thing to do. Do you know this? Of course you know it. Everybody who's into self-improvement knows what I'm talking about. And there's a concept called the 3-second rule that I want to talk about today that might help you with that issue. And this isn't something that I came up with myself. I myself watched, I think years ago, a YouTube video where this was explained and where I learned this. And I try to find this video and I will link it into the comments. Not in the comments, but in the description. So this rule says that when you are on the fence between doing the right thing, the thing that usually brings you the most long-term benefits, and doing the wrong thing, which are usually things like, or usually instant gratification, you have about 3 seconds to act and do the right thing. Because the thing is, within this time window, you're fighting an enemy, and this enemy is your ego, and this ego, or your ego will try everything so you won't do the thing that brings you the most long-term benefit, because the ego wants you to stay the same. You know exactly how it feels. You consciously know what to do, but then all these arguments keep penetrating your brain, and then there's this point where you suddenly start to believe these arguments. You think, yeah, okay, it's okay to skip this one day, or yeah, it's okay to not do it this time. I'm already good. And this is the moment where the rationalization process started. You might plan on going to the gym, but then you have the thoughts like, okay, it's okay to skip one day. One day won't change anything. Or, yeah, I'm already muscular, so why go to the gym? Or you tell yourself, okay, I don't have energy today, so the workout won't be good anyway, so it doesn't make sense to go. And you start to believe your own lies. Or one thing that I personally struggle a lot with is waking up early when you don't necessarily have to. The alarm clock goes on, and you know have to plan for today. You know what you wanted to do. You wanted to hustle, you want to work on your business, you wanted to maybe learn a new language, like I'm currently learning. And on the other side, then you see, okay, but 15 more minutes won't do anything, right? 15 more minutes are maybe even good for me, because then I have better sleep, I slept more, and this means I have more energy during the day. And then you will find yourself snoozing for the next 2 hours. Or if you're as bad like me, you might find yourself snoozing for the next 5 to 6 hours. Okay, but what can you do about this? First, if you find yourself in this scenario, we can use the 3-second rule, and the first step to use it is the following. First of all, you have to become aware that you're inside of this 3-second window. Realize that you're now in the time window where you are fighting the ego, and that the ego will 100% of the time win if you wait too long. The thing is, you have no chance if you wait too long. Okay, so once you realize that this is the ego and that you are in this time window, you have to move, you have to stand up, you have to do something immediately, but do not stay where you are, and do not continue with these thoughts, because you will lose this battle. As quickly as possible, you want to start with the thing that you're actually like arguing about inside of your brain, and that's basically it, and then you just did it. This sounds very simple, and it is very simple, but on the other side, it just does work. Just try it out. Believe me, just try it out once, and you will see that it works. And it helped me several times. And even if it doesn't work out like every time, it might work out 1 out of 3 times, or even 1 out of 10 times. And even this is a little improvement, and this is what we're aiming for, right? So this is the 3-second rule. I hope you will like it, try it out, but now, more importantly, let's stop talking, let's build our dream life.